What's going on, guys? It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit out here. I think that's like 27 or 28 Celsius. I'm going to use a normal 12 gram CO2, 7.6 gram steel balls, 12.3 millimeters. This is the Beeman BP50. I made quite a few videos with it. I don't think I've done a well, I did do it, but I deleted the photo or video of it, thinking that I already uploaded it to YouTube. So this is basically like take two. I'm just gonna fire this with a 12 gram with these heavy steel balls in here. This barrel is kind of small, that's why I'm using these. I do have somewhat larger, kind of like slingshot ammo. Sorry, this is kind of crooked. I'm at an angle right here, but I have slingshot ammo, but it's kind of large for this barrel. I don't want to keep stretching this barrel out. So I'm just gonna put this in here and pressurize it. There's currently 6 steel balls in here. I'm gonna shoot the whole mag, but because of my issues I'm having with my magazine, I can only put 6 in here currently. And that's a whole long story I don't want to get into, but if you've seen any of my content with this, within like 4 or 5 days my magazine was effed and I needed to like make a little makeshift fix for it. So this is pressurized. I got my chronograph right here, and yeah, this has been out in the sun for like 5 minutes or something. Same with the Crossman CO2. 222. 216, 212, 208, 204. I'm gonna reload. I think that was 6, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna reload. I don't have my watch with me, but I'm not gonna take a super long time reloading or nothing like that. Alright, so I had 1 left in the breech, but now I have 6 in the magazine and 1 in the breech. So this should be 7 shots. It's probably been like 30 seconds. 214. 210. I'm gonna try an accuracy test with this again, because I feel like the way my barrel was originally, the end was kind of like smaller, and since I've shot this thing a bunch with a bunch of different size ammos and put like I feel like I'm like at 500 shots now with this thing. I put about 500 rounds through this. I think my barrel it's like straight now, because before this was kind of shooting down low to the left. But when I did that video, I think I had only shot like maybe 60 rounds through it, and I didn't use large ammo. I was just using small ammo. So that's it. I would keep shooting this, but it's not going to go any higher than 222 or whatever. So that was 1 dry fire. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure. So that was 5 shots, and then 7 shots, so that was 12 shots, and then I think like 8 afterwards. There's 9. The magazine's not in there. But yeah, that's it for this one. So yeah, like I was saying, I think I widened out the barrel from shooting it so much with the 12.6 millimeter nylon balls. So I noticed that when I'm shooting, it's pretty much staying on target now. But before, when my barrel was brand new and not sort of widened out at the end, it was shooting down low to the left. And I think it's because the barrel was like misshapen on the end. But since I put a bunch of rounds through this, it's widened out and it's not making the ammo shoot down to the left anymore. So I will try an accuracy test with this again. I'll probably use the alien plays just to see what it's doing. But yeah, that's it for this one. I used a big CO2 tank and my airline hose and all that, and it was constantly getting about 216 feet per second with these same balls. So sometimes the 12 gram CO2 does better, sometimes the tank does better. It's just because it's CO2. It depends on how full that big CO2 tank is, and how hot it is a really large like factors of why the 12 gram performs better sometimes, and why the big tank performs better sometimes. That tank had about, I think when I weighed it, it weighed like 1,112 grams. When it's empty completely, it weighs about 830. So that tank was just below 300 grams of CO2 in there. The blue tank that I used in a video, probably right before this one. So that's it for this video. I'm just taking these out. So far, like I haven't been shooting these at themselves, but I haven't had any crack or anything like that. I mean, they are steel, so that's not going to happen, but I do get some flat spots and stuff with the slingshot ammo. And I got a helicopter up there for some reason, and I'm just out here on my little like makeshift range. It's pretty warm out here. I had some people up at the house, and I wanted to shoot this when it was hot and stuff. So anyways, that's it for this one. I haven't done any mods to this aside from take it apart to dye the shell, and that's pretty much all I've done to this thing, aside from shoot the crap out of it and widen out the barrel, the plastic barrel. So yeah, these things are working fine with my slingshot ammo. Sometimes when I shoot them over and over and over and over, and they hit each other, going 200 feet per second or 250 feet per second or whatever they're going that day, they do get flat spots and stuff. But that happens with the alien play aluminums too. It's because they're metal and they're hitting each other going so fast. But anyways, that's it for this time, for this one, and see you guys next time.